But now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Alright, in my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Up, sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he will score! Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bengals have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Keelan Robinson to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
19, Buffalo 18. Say, go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards.
Cooking, dragging 60. 65 catch, 65 catch. 18, pop, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Rattler, 18.
That is caught, and he's in. DK Metcalf, touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here we go. A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. All right, so anytime you're in the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At his 48-yard line. The 7-yard pickup brings up second and
70
3.
Ranger, 70 Ranger, go! Warrior 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 60, Panther 19 light, 19 tight, 60, 18, Hawk.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Viking 18, 79 Bronco, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A pickup of 44 yards.
Third, 60 Bison.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 14, Bengals 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 2. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Trying to connect with Chase Brown.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They go play action for Burrow. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Go! Get it! 19 Cardinal, 8, go!
Here's Swift. And a good run there. But again, 5 yards.
Geno Stone on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20,
At the
here's
20-yard
2nd
line.
and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Steelers.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Done.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
The blitz gets. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 42 yards.
Cincinnati.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
And the RPO, that one is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
11.
It's a gain of 35.
Gun.
They bring Chase in motion.
Let's stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 15.
On first down, Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions. Here we go. Third. Viking 18. Panther 11.
A run here with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
Hawk 70,
line.
Hawk 70.
They'll go again with Swift, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready? Pass, go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
On 2, ready?
5-yard line.
Here we go. 11 them. 180. 12. Stop.
Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
On the go.
At their
From
own
the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 38, Bengals 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Gun. 11 top. Can.
Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does.
Is the intended receiver on that one.
Brings up third down.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11.
Burrow to throw. That is caught. Higgins. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 10.
11-90.
And the Bengal first down.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
On one, ready? 12. Is this set?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short throw taken in by Goddard.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Dallas Goddard. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Now second down throw for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running. Close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
At the Steelers' 38-yard line.
11 MT tape.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 37 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
11.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Everything's about this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
79 Bronco. Hogan.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Gain of 19 in the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. 65. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. I'll give up the middle with Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Taken down back at the
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bengals 22.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Motion man is Rice. The 1st down throw for Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle. Easy completions, no open space. It has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
32 yards.
1st and 10.
11-90.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Motion man is Rice. They go play action for Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another first down. A gain of 14.
11.
First
Now,
down.
someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
11 and 12. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Evan McPherson to kick
After
off
the
for
TD,
Cincinnati.
on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
On first down, it's Swift. The ball comes out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's...
Let him go. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Company Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Get it. Cougar 19. Lions. 60 Bearcats. Panther 11. Panther.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. On 1st down, Burrow.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What idiot?
Now, Burrow. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
11.
Bengals first down. A gain of
Burrow now to throw on 1st down.
and the Bengals first down.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11 MT tape. 11 MT.
2nd down, Burrow. That's caught left side by Goddard. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a
and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
11 Thomas. Gun behind.
Now Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
He'll try to sneak it here, and he will score. Game on. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5.
Bengals 42.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
65.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
It's the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Cowboys, thing, 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60, 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Panther 11. 70 Red. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one caught by Tucker. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
18 Rattler. 18 Buffalo 8. 60 Bobcat. 60 9. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Bengals 42.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here comes 2nd down. Burrow now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Trailing late. 4th down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, here's Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
23-yard line.
19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals will take the yard line.
I gotta be honest, Mike, the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation.